Welcome to episode 2 of Ping Pong with the Master. And in this episode, we're going to hand it over to Aaron to ask the question.
What advice would you give to students and young people?
To
young people.
Students and young people?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, like what type of advice for what? Advice for relationships or what?
Well, it's how to succeed in life.
How to succeed?
Yeah, so specifically those who are still in the education system, the formal education system.
I like how you put that, the formal education system. Well, it depends what they want to do. I think, right, society today has us like so much trapped into believing that we must get the qualifications and we must go to school, we must complete them, that's how we get a job. But there's so many ways to earn income today that I think the big problem is a lot of people, they're learning like all this algebra and all this history and all this type of stuff. And if they're not interested in any of it, you can't, what's that saying? There's this, is this Chinese saying that you can't force a horse to drink from...
You can take a horse to water?
Something like that, yes, that's the one. So it's like that, you know, but I think that the system kind of forces everybody to go through one system and it's almost like there's no other choice. So, I mean, I think a lot of parents won't like me saying this. If you are really a big believer of the education system, I'm not against it. If people love it, if they're passionate about it, do it. There's people who want to be doctors and accountants and all that type of stuff, lawyers. You got to go through the education system. But I'm just saying the most important thing I think for kids is that they need to do what they're passionate about because that's what they'll have the drive and keep the motivation, you know?
Sure, that's really good advice. So we probably, especially parents, they just want the best for their children and to succeed in life.
Right.
So how do you even define
they want the best for their children, yet at the same time, they are using what they think is the best for their children. Do you not see that in everyday society? Like, we're almost like too controlling, trying to make everything happen for another person, but you don't know what's best for the other person. Only the other person knows, you know?
If you were to give, let's say, a young person direction because they want to find themselves and find what they're passionate about,
right.
Is there any proactive steps that they can do?
Yeah, well, okay. Some people, they sit there saying, and this isn't talking about youngsters. This is talking about like fully grown adults out there who are sitting there thinking, I don't know what my purpose is, don't know what my passion is, don't know what my purpose is, don't know what I should do. You gotta actively get out there and do something. Yeah, sure. Because how do you find out, okay, you tell me this one. How do you find out a girlfriend's not right for you? How do you find out which girl is right for you? How do you find that out?
Well, that's tough. Whether you can... I'm stumped.
Well, isn't it that you date, you find out that, oh, I don't like this. Yeah. Then you date, then you find out, I don't like this, right? Can you sit at home before you date? No. And then map it out, and then just say, this is the specification. If I meet this one, that's it. No, because you end up meeting, a lot of people, with their manifestation, they meet the one they wrote down. Then they find faults. And they say, oh, I missed out these points on my manifestation list, you know? So you have to go out there, get active. And this is a process, what some people may call failing forward, you know? It's kind of, you got to try it. You try it. If I never played the piano, I wouldn't know whether I enjoyed it or not. If I never played table tennis, I don't know if I enjoy it or not, you know? I play enough sports to understand, oh, these are my favorites.
Actually, I love what you said earlier about, was it they're afraid to fail or something along those, you mentioned about, and give those examples, which is really cool. But there's a body of research as well that talks about people fearing to succeed as well. Yeah. Have you heard that, or what's your thoughts on that?
That's limiting beliefs from upbringing. So it's like if they've seen, observed, other people, let's say, I think succeed is a big word, right? Right. Because it's like, when we talk about success, are you defining it as money or happiness? Because at the end of the day, if it's happiness, then that's cool, right? Sure. But a lot of people, they define it by money. And when you define success by money, and if you've seen somebody make money before and they were miserable, that's how you have a fear of succeeding, right? Sure. But I think because our minds are naturally programmed for the negative, we will always see the negative first. So what actually happens is we always notice, we know all the people who traded stocks and shares and lost money. And that's why it freaks us out to trade stocks and shares. But we don't think of, our mind is there to protect us. It doesn't naturally think of all the people who've succeeded and make loads of money doing it, right? Yeah. So in the same way, we don't think of, when I say money doesn't grow on, we can answer that we know, everyone who's listening right now know what the last word is, right? Money doesn't grow on trees, right? If I say money is the root of all evil, okay, so where on earth did that even come from? That's social conditioning. Our mind remembers that part. So we think money is the root of all evil. What about the people making a lot of money and helping a lot of charities out there? We don't think of that. So that's the pleasure point, and that's why people have a fear of succeeding, because they think if succeeding in terms of monetary term, they feel that something will go wrong, you know?
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. So is there any way to reprogram or get out of that?
Reprogram the mind? Yes. Watch my other YouTube videos. I got plenty of videos on that. Oh. Okay, so let's give you a finishing one, yeah? Oh, that was enough to finish you, Aaron. Oh, finished him again, too. Oh, yes, that's the one. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you got any value from it whatsoever, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also, comment below. Let us know your questions. Maybe we'll answer it on the next round. And let us know where you guys have tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the little bell sign next to it, the notification sign, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, okay, bro, try and if you can return this one, right, it's $20. Okay, we do dollars these days. Yeah, no $20 if you can return this one. Ready? Yeah. Yes! Yes! That means I get $50. Oh gosh. Can't return it. Yeah! Oh, I'm on form today.